Okay, so welcome to the second part of my try and fly of the Captain Sim, Boeing 737-300 Classic. I just played around with the states, and I have to tell you that, let's go to the basic states. So cold and dark, you can call up, that's fine, it does what it says. But it's, let's say, they didn't really go through everything and made it a real cold and dark. So, for example, the fuel pumps are still on. That shouldn't really be. There are some tiny bits here and there. So I'm going to create my own cold and dark state, just to make sure that everything is okay. But yeah, it works. Now, due to the fact that you need to click twice on this little button here in the CDU window, up top right. Let's go to menu again. Let's go to states, and I'm now calling up on APU because that one did not work, at least not immediately. Again, we have the fuel pumps in the on position, and we get the low pressure because we don't have the electricity to run them. And I would have expected now for the APU to be up because it says on APU. So you would think that they would also be able to start the APU, but they don't. Okay. And then there's a ready for takeoff, which I'm going to call up now, and that doesn't work at all. It does nothing. Good that I stored my last state, so I just created a last with the last state I was in, and I had kind of already succumbed to the thought that, okay, I have to start all over again. But no. The one here that I saved looked like it came back as I saved it, even with the fuel pumps turned off and all. The only thing that it didn't save seems to have been the battery. So it should have really, oops. It should have really turned on the battery. So there are small things that don't seem to be stored or recovered, but all in all it's actually okay. Right, now for some reason, okay, really strange. So this is, in German you have the word lieblos. They didn't really put much energy into this, it seems. So it's great to have it, but it's kind of half-arse. It works, yes, but it's not really perfect. Well, perfect. Okay, still, we can save states, but you can't be sure that everything works always like you would expect it. Now, let's go here. And let's start with entering our flight plan. I go to index, I go to ident. We are on old ARAC. Oh no, hang on, that's a new one. Nah, I think I misread this. Yeah, it is a new one because I updated it, sure. Yep, that's good. SimConnect version 5, so it seems to detect which sim version we are in. 5.031, hotfix 2. That's good. We are on 1007. That's the version of this aircraft. There had been several updates since I bought the base pack, so I had to update before I started. The update actually went, well, actually every product from Captain Sim seems to be updated differently. So this one, there is actually in the program menu, so if you press your start menu, you can't see that now. When you press the start menu, you end up, there's an update B737-300 or something. And that will automatically ask you first and then automatically update the aircraft. You should not have a running sim. The 767, I've seen that you have to go to a Google Drive and download a new version of the base pack, which I find strange. The 757, you have to go into the Captain Sim website and then find that update somewhere there. So it was a bit strange. They are probably in the process of changing this and making this probably more modern by having what you have here with the 737. And that is, you don't have to log on, you just run it and it will automatically update the aircraft to the state, to the current state. Right, so position in it. We are in Echo Delta Delta Sierra. I'm not sure now, we haven't lost alignment state. We are on gate number 12, which is interesting because it really can read out the gate number. That's not a lot of add-ons have that. There are more add-ons that can't do this properly than there are. So Captain Sim does this. This whole CDU thing looks pretty good. Yeah, you can change the brightness. Nice. So let's go to route. We are starting from Echo Delta Delta Sierra to Echo Delta Delta Mike. You can load a route, but for that it needs to be in a special folder. Or you go here and then you could load it from your normal prepared flight plan files. I'm going to not do this. I'm going to enter it manually. We're going to take off from runway 07. And I'm going to first select the departure. The departure is via runway 07. And we're going to go via the Abtal for hotel departure. Oh, let's go back here. Abtal for Abtal. Yep. So next, and for that I need to check out littlenavmap again. And actually what I will do is I will switch over the screen, and I hope I don't forget to switch back, because here you can see now this is the CDU. Here is the display. So when we look at the Abtal, I need to turn off the centering of the aircraft. That can be a bit. So next is Rixet, and the actual flight plan, we can call that up. Rixet is Lima 173. So we're going. I can't remember. I think I need to give Rixet this. Unfortunately, this way they depict it here is it's confusing the hell out of me every single time. So usually what I do is I go to here, Flugplan, I say Routenbeschreibung, copy it into the cut and paste buffer, then I call up Notepad, because that is much easier. So I call up Notepad, I paste it in here, and here we go. Abtal, then Lima 173, Rixet. So let's do this as small as possible, because I'm getting confused every single time I do this. Yeah, let's take this out. Okay, so Lima 173 to Rixet. Next page, I need to continue. Yankee 161 to Radar. And then the Zulu 79 to D-top. Now that might not work. It did give me trouble in X-plane. Here it works. Cool. Now we're going to do the arrival in Munich. We can already put this in. It'll be ILS 08 left, and we're not going to use any transitions. We are flying direct. Okay, so let's have a look at the legs. Yep, so from D-top we are going to fly direct to Magat. So this is actually a modification. Okay, and I want to see if the CDU and the FMC can deal with it, and it looks pretty good. So I'll go back to root. I could save this route now, probably in their own folder, which is good. Nice feature. Activate, execute, over to performance init. They already put in the 50.5. Really? I thought that was less. So gross weight 50.5. Let me quickly check this, because I thought fuel and payload. Our gross weight is supposed to be 38.7. That's what it says here. Okay. Maybe this is not automatic. Let's put it in. Nope, I can't. Let's put in the zero fuel weight, which is 31.5. Aha. What did we learn from this? It will not automatically put in the weights. As you probably know from other aircraft that can do this or would do this for you, here you have to enter the zero fuel weight, and you get it, for example, from the load page. Fuel. Yeah. Reserves 2.3 kilograms. That's fine. Cost index 85. Nope. Actually, we're going to go cost index 55. And we're going to fly flight level 160. Transition altitude 5000. That's correct. Okay. Over to the takeoff. So we're going to the outside temperature. Okay. It will not fill it in for you. So it's 12 degrees. And now I can choose to, let's say, go 35. 92.1. Flaps 15 is a bit far too much. So let's, V speeds 128, 129, 138. It calculates them for you. You can turn that off if you don't want that. Let's check here. Runway condition is dry. The center of gravity, yeah, I will not fill in stuff for you, it seems. Current CG 21.2. Let's see if I enter this here. Then we get a trim, and the wind is actually 0 with 0. Takeoff speeds deleted. That's interesting. Runway slope, I don't care. But let's go back and see. So we had actually a recalculation. It looks like the same numbers, but doesn't matter. Nice. Nice. And here we can see now, let's go to the legs page and let's step through this. Let's get this EFIS panel up again. Makes it a bit easier. So let's, let's do it like this. And then step through the flight plan. Yeah, Abtal, Rixet, Rodil, Redvo, Rida, DTOT, and then over to Magat. At Magat we need to be 5000 or above. Is not quite true. You shouldn't really be too high at Magat, but that's fine. And yep, that's the missed approach procedure leading us to Mike, where we would then wait for instructions or try again. Very nice. So we are done. We have got this. We'll have 6.5 tons after this calculation. What about the position report? It even has a position report page. Nice. Okay. Progress. Position reference. Oh. Nice. Okay. Unfortunately, offset doesn't work, but it's not that important. Yep. Like it. So, that worked out actually quite well. And that means we have our flight plan in there. So, let's now go and get the aircraft set up. So we are on ground power now. I'm going to quickly go through all these things. Let's close this EFIS thing again. And let's take them out. Right. Now, anti-collision lights are on, yeah. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start the APU. 1, 2, 3. I'm still wondering. Okay, let's try longer. 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha. You have to stay really, really long. Or maybe not. Or maybe yes. Yeah, here we go. As usual, there's a phone call when I do these things. So you can hear the APU outside. Let's go and close doors. So pilot window, rear entry, wheel chocks we take out, pilot's window, the ground. Oh, come on. Yeah, these are people that don't understand when I don't answer immediately. They try on all other channels because it's so important. Right, let's close the cargo doors, the service doors. Pilots. What does pilots mean? Oh, that's probably the pilots visible. Oh yeah, well. All right. Put this one into normal navigation mode, in the map mode. Right, like this. So now you can see this here. It's a display. And the APU is there. Let's bring it on the bus. And then let's go through all the steps we need. Yeah, the switches sound a bit loud, but that might be just here in my earphone. We can actually turn the ground power off. We don't need it anymore. So electric pumps have already been on. Okay. So recirculating fans auto, and put that into auto here as well. This is in ground mode. Oh yeah. You need to hit the click spots very well. Flight level 160 and 1400. Oh god, oh god. Is there not a faster way of doing this? Oh, there is. 1000. 500. Yeah. If you stay on the mouse on the right. Yeah. Okay. So this is Munich's landing, so I just put it in here already. Okie dokie. So then let's check here. This one is already on RTO. Not sure when that happened. And so what we can do here now is the V speed. The V2 speed 138. Left key, okay, right key. Okay, that's at least something where you don't go completely mad. 38, then we need 70. And 1600. Oops. Okay, here we go. Flight directors on. I'm going to set up 80 here already for Munich. Oh god, that went quick. Yay. Yeah, it seems to jump. Speed seems to change. Alright. Quantity test. Yeah, okay, you can press the switch, but nothing happens. Okay, let's turn on those lights just to see what that looks like. Right, then here 122.8. Okay, you switch between the two. Then we need 109.5. Oh, come on. Which part of weight did I call you back? Do these people not understand? 109.5. All right. That's automatic, and that's manual mode. Okay, so we are in manual mode now. And all right. So decision height, it's decision height. So we're going to put in 200. Oh, come on! It's really unbelievable. Okay. Right. So that's it. I think we are ready for pushback. We have the FMC programmed, and I'm going to now call for the pushback track. We get pushed back, and then we continue with the flight. But before that, I need to make sure that we're not getting disturbed even more. Until next time, bye.